everybody. This is Ricky Mike. Welcome to week 2 of the YCL season 7. Um, so we're gonna start this with a little bit of a quick team builder. Just because I think they're fun. I see most people are doing them, so might as well do one myself, I guess. My team is on the left. My opponent's team on the right. This week we are facing Squid Defeat. Um, I think that's how you say his name. And yeah, he has a very scary team, as you can see. Things of note is that he does have a Chiampao, which is, very hard to switch into for most things. And he also has a Cyclizar, which has Shell support for it and for some of his other Pokemon. The Slowking works very well with Chiampao since he resists most of the things that thing is weak other than U-turn. And it can set up Chili Reception to give the Chiampao a defense boost, which is annoying. Uh, Other than that, they have a Think Tank and a Morgan. They're both very tight. I don't expect both of them to come, but if they come, it is what it is. Think Tank is of special note because that thing gets Mall Breaker, which means that it will be able to set up rocks through my Espion's Magikarp. So I had to be careful with that. Their Terra Captains are Spidops, which I don't expect to come, but if it comes, it comes. And Limora, which is actually a pretty good option for a Terra Captain. I think it has a very good move pool. Um, that said, being Terra Captain kind of pushes it to have to be offensive because it's not the greatest defensive in the Pokemon in the war. So we're gonna try to take advantage of that. Uh, Lastly, they do have the combination of Tailwind and I guess Wind Power within the discount Zapdos there and the Tumbleweed. So we'll be careful with that as well. Anyway, so moving on to what I'm bringing this week. We're gonna start off with, of course, the round one pick, the Houndstone, our good old boy Whitemare, which this week is gonna be bringing a Culberberry, 100% for the Chiampao. Uh, you know, for Sucker Punch for the most part. Um, we are running the Adamant Nature with Sandrush, same move pool that we ran last week. The only thing is that we just had to play this very carefully. Um, because even with the Copperberry, the Chimpao does a lot of damage with that Sucker Punch. So, yeah, that's a Houndstone. Again, it just comes in and clicks buttons, gets my opponent's in. Second of all, we had Towerette, uh, the Hippowdon, again with a Smoke Rock, just to give as much support as possible to our Houndstone. Um, Almost the same move pool move set that I brought last week. The only difference is they're bringing a rock move, we're bringing crunch to keep the tumbleweed and the slow king a little bit harder. Um, Special defenses set just set out rocks, prevents things from trying to set out with Yan, and Earthquake just hits things neutrally. So it's a pretty good switch to the Tenkatong. Although I would prefer not to lose my smoke rock, but it is what it is. At least switching in, even if we on the switch, even if we lose our smooth rock, we will still keep the 8 turns for that one particular switch, which is I think is a good interaction for me. Next off is Mr. Friss making his debut for this season. Yeah, he's like I said, the Tinkaton can set up rocks through Magic Bounce, so I didn't think it would be a great idea to bring Espion this week. So we're bringing our spinner. My opponent does have Rapid Spinner in the Bramble Blast, but that thing doesn't enjoy, facing this Pokemon in particular, just typing wise. And he's not a third captain, so he cannot change his typing. Um, we are bringing this set is mostly to spin, but we're also bringing the screens on this thing just to allow us to take less damage from the Chimpao and maybe set up. We'll see how things go. I would love to run Light Clay on this thing, but realistically, I needed to not take any damage from rocks when it comes in and try to spin. So yeah, rapid spin, freeze dry, and double screens with heavy duty boots. I don't know. Let's see how it does. It should do a decent amount, in my opinion, but you never know. Next up is Yorger, the Dondozo. Um, Pretty similar set to last week, which unfortunately didn't do anything because Palafin decided to be special with Grass Knot and Life Orb, but I'm fully invested at that. But hopefully this week we can do better. We can do better. Last week, uh, last week this was supposed to be my check for Palafin. This week is supposed to be my, I guess, switching to the Chiampao. Um, and even though we're not super defensive, Chiampao still has a hard time 3 KOing us, especially since we're running Protect to get a little bit more a little bit more recovery. We're not bringing in staff this week, which is can sound weird, but my opponent's team, realistically, his best switch to this thing is the Slow King, and unless the Slow King is luring specifically Grass Knot, which he could, don't get me wrong, he could, um, but it will be a move set wasted in my opinion, because Grass Knot doesn't do anything else to the rest of my team other than doing those, other than hip out them. So if my opponent brings it and good on good prayer about them, maybe I can play around that. Um, but we got protect, so we can scout. Um, with one curse app, the Chiampao is definitely not doing anything to us, and crunch and body press just coverage for his whole team outside of those. So yeah, time to redeem your sir. Doing those, so let's see if you can do it this week. Next up, we have our MVP from last week, Soundwave, the Iron Moth. Um, Again, coming with a booster energy, just to get our special attack, you know, boosted from the get-go. We are again bringing an agility set because I don't know. I think it works versus my opponent team, even though he does have some walls. He doesn't necessarily Those walls don't necessarily enjoy facing this Pokemon, especially after he gets a boost, and especially if he gets more boost from Fury Dance. We are bringing Moso as just agility, Fairy Dance, Terra Blast, and Morning Sun. I could bring a Terra attacking move, but I don't think I need it. And the longevity of Morning Sun could actually be very helpful. Last week, if we were able to clip Morning Sun, I think we had done a little bit more than what we did. But I could be wrong. I just look at my opponent's team, and I think that the combination of Fire and Dark, which is our Terra type this week, just hits his entire team um, pretty nicely. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna run with those two moves and hope for the best. Soundwave, like I said, was great last week, and even though it didn't end up sweeping, it was like a few HP points from doing it. So let's see if we can, grab that this week. Uh, but yeah. Next up, making his grand debut as well is Darth Vader, our shiny Haxorus, like I promised. It's gonna be shiny, and yeah, this Pokemon has a better matchup than Meowscarada on this game, in my opinion, which was the 7th month, I guess, in my team. But I decided to go with Haxorus because Haxorus gives me a few more things that Meowscarada didn't necessarily give me. Namely, it does give me first impression, which will destroy the Chiampao if it's not on hail. Um, and it goes before any of his priorities because he has a higher priority bracket, which I enjoy. Um, Other than that, Dragon Claw is just a good overall stuff for his team, except for the fairies, which I can both hit with Earthquake. Won't do much to the Morgrand, but I low-key don't necessarily expect the Morgrand to come, at least not over the Tinkaton. Outrage is just on a case that I need to kill something. And welcome to the game, everybody. Um, yeah. All right. So my opponent brought the Spite Ups. That is very interesting. Um, Very interesting indeed. So that means this man just wants to get his sticky webs, huh? Okay. Um, yeah. Much respect to him for bringing the Spite Ups. I did not expect that. Um. So he could live with a number of things, mainly the Tinkaton or the Spite Ups, in my opinion. Um, he didn't bring the Bramble guys, so we can, in theory, spin, quote unquote. But yeah, I'm having a hard time deciding here what I want to lead with. Um, okay, well, he's probably gonna lead with the Spite Ups or the Tinkaton. I'm just gonna lead with I guess, our good old boy Hippowdon, because if he sets up his webs, that's fine. I will set up um, my own stall rocks, and and um, I'll try spinning the webs later. Um, but yeah, like I said, good luck, have fun to my opponent, Squid. And yeah, let's see if we can clutch another win after the one from last week. Fregrata. This is fine. Yeah, okay. So I think I know what my opponent is gonna be trying to be doing. I think he's gonna try to set up a rain dance here. Uh, so I'm going to yawn it. Because no matter what he goes into, he's not gonna enjoy being put to sleep if I put it to sleep. He's just gonna air sludge. Okay. Well, that's just unfortunate. Uh, quite unfortunate, if you ask me. Um, that did a relatively lot of damage, didn't it? It could be specs. If it is, that's gonna be annoying. Um, we're gonna hope for the Yan again. It's just gonna do it again. Yeah, that thing's 100% specs. Okay. So we do get the Yan off. We need to get out of here now because we need the sand. We 100% need the sand. Yeah, that thing is specs. I can tell. So I believe we're gonna have to go into Mr. Freeze. Yeah, he's gonna withdraw. I should have just Stealth Rock, but I can't raise my things. Like I said, that thing is specs. This is fine. We're gonna send out Mr. Freeze Shivering. We're gonna get both of us are gonna get a little bit of buff like this. Okay, specs things is annoying. Do I want to freeze dry? If I freeze dry, I get nothing of it, right? Because I'm gonna reflect. He may future sight, and that will be okay. I'm gonna reflect just for that Chiempao, because I'm pretty sure he's just gonna. Yep, there it is. Now I'm forcing him to go into. So he gave me the defense boost too. Only issue is that he can go back into the annoying, what you call it, the bird. He's going to the this thing. Okay. Sure. We just screamed in front of you. I don't know what your item is, but or your Terra. But a light screen should definitely help with that. Oh, okay. So he's setting his spikes. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. We can spin those. So we're gonna hand rapid spin those. Takes a little bit of chip. He's gonna set up his own toxic spikes, but that is okay. Is he gonna set up spikes again? Probably, right? He's just gonna power gem. Okay. That doesn't do much, which is fine with me. He is defensive. I did not expect a defensive one, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're just gonna freeze dry here. Alright, that's a decent amount of chip. He's just gonna spike again. Okay. Yeah, this is a game that we just, unfortunately, we just had to play with. We just had to play, I guess. Um, do I want a rapid spin? Yeah, I just got a rapid spin. But at this point, he has seen my entire move set, which is okay. He set off his rocks, his spikes, which is okay. Are you gonna spike again? What are you gonna do? You're just gonna power gen? Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. There's no how to stop. I do have one more turn of Reflect, one more turn of Light Screams. This thing is most definitely annoying. What do I have that wants to take on this? If I let him kill me with a... It's probably not the best idea yet. So we're gonna go to Darth Vader. Alright. Here's the Darth Vader. He's just gonna set up more spikes. Annoying, but that's okay. Alright. So there is a number of things he could do. He could go into the bird. If he goes into the bird, we're in trouble, right? Yeah, I specifically cannot let it go into the bird. So what we're gonna do is... We're going to Dragon Claw, see what happens. She's gonna tear a fairy. Ah, okay. Terra Grass. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I should do a decent amount of damage anyway. Yep. That does a chunk. Takes the debris. He's gonna power gen. Oh my god, that did a lot. What the heck? Yeah. Alright. If he goes Tinkaton here. Okay. I had to Dragon Claw. He shouldn't let me kill this, but he may switch. He's probably gonna switch. He has a choice because he doesn't know I'm choice lock. He's gonna switch. Going to the bird. No, he's gonna go Tinkaton. He has to go Tinkaton. Squid the Fit. Okay. This is fine. Yep. Okay. Let's go for Dragon Claw again. That I did not see coming. That is gonna be extremely annoying. So we can go Cryogonal and spin everything. Oh, this thing may get a Sucker Punch, right? Does he get Sucker Punch? I'm sorry, I had to check this. Shoot, man. I got 30 seconds. Okay, that's fine. Spide Ups. Do you get Sucker Punch? Yeah, he does get Sucker Punch. That is annoying. Alright, we're gonna go to Mr. Freeze. And we're gonna set up a Reflect here. Because I think he's gonna Sucker Punch. He did not Sucker Punch. That's fine. That's fine. Sticky Webs? Okay. This is okay. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna have to take one layer of spikes, I believe. But that is okay. We do get our booster energy going on. At this point, we just had to fire Fairy Dance, right? He doesn't have anything on his team that wants to take a Fairy Dance. Then again, okay, I had to Agility here. He may switch, he may set up Sticky Webs. I did not expect freaking first impression from this thing. Yeah, Spidops. Turns out it's a threat. Who knew? Alright, now they're thinking. That's fair. I took my time thinking for the last one. It makes sense they take their time on this one. If there's switch, I will be so happy. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Well, not so good, I guess. They're going to Slow King. Yeah, okay. Cool. That Spider has become a problem. Okay. So I have the Terra, and I had the freaking Terra Blast here, right? I have no choice. Yeah, I cannot just let you Psychic me. Man, now I wish I had freaking Light Scream. I mean, Light Clay. Alright. He is dark. For what, though? There goes Terra Blast. Doesn't do half. That is fine. Yeah, that is annoying. Okay. Well, I cannot let this thing go to sleep. Unfortunately, as much as I would want to. Wow. Yan. Okay. My own tech comes back to bite me. That is fine. Yeah, if I let this thing go to sleep, I'm in a lot of trouble. At the same time, nothing I can do, man. I just need to kill this thing, or try to kill this thing. What is he going into? Martello. Shoot. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm just gonna have to Terra Blast. Okay, so we're put to sleep. Yeah, we're in a really bad position. But you know, it is what it is. We just got to try to burn the turns to sleep. I understand this team might just have a play rough. But you know, it is what it is. Right? Right. Alright, that's the first turn to sleep. As they get to hammer. Okay, they can't do that again. Reflect War off. That's unfortunate for me. I'm gonna try to Morningson. We're sleeping. That is so unfortunate. Player off kills me. Shoot. Okay. That's fine. Sphere Dance, I guess. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. My only chance is if this man decides to go to Spiders here for some reason. But I really need to wake up this turn, man. Nope. GG's, man. GG's. That's it. This man is just literally setting up everything he needs to set up. Okay. Well. You know, I'm gonna Morningson. There we go. You get the hammer, should do a good chunk. But you know, we take it. He cannot do that again. But I could see him going into the Spidops here, right? So I'm gonna fear this. Alright. So that takes care of that. And like I said, he can go to Spidops here and just first impression. Yeah. Yeah. That is, this Pokemon is really annoying. If I go to you, I take a lot of damage. But a Spidops can really not do much to us, can it? He does have a kilowatt roll still. Well, you know, this thing still outspeeds some things. Alright. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, the Glimora would just... I'm gonna have to save it for a sec, I guess, because he has a Stealth Rock, like a layer Stealth Rocks, and he does have layer Stealth Rocks, and I wish I had. How is he doing that much? Oh, he has Stakeout. Oh, I see. Well, the Spattra's kind of messing me up, isn't it? Um, yeah, the Spattra's really messing me up, which sucks for me. Um, at this point, I just have to try to kill the... Okay, that's game. GG's to my opponent. Wow, just Spiders, just how this Pokemon put this amount of work, I do not get. So hopefully he just attacks here. That's fine. I underestimated this Pokemon, obviously. But then again, the Yan, man, that Yan. That Yan really messed me up. Okay. So we do recover some health here. Alright, we're just gonna keep cursing, I guess. He should go to the he has two Pokemon that kill me super easily, so I wouldn't be too worried if I were them. But yeah, okay. They made first impression. They made chilly reception, I guess. That thing was a reflect too. Okay. Well, he's probably gonna he's just gonna Yan. So I'm gonna protect to stall that last turn of screen. Oh, yeah. Well, never mind. He did bring the grass knob on the thing. This Pokemon just kinda messed me up. Alright, no problem. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the crunch here. Okay. What are you going into? Well, whatever you're going into probably dies, unless it's the Chimpao specifically. Okay, this should go down to this. You are serious right now? Oh my god! This is just not my game. This is just not my game, man. Wow. Just wow. Ah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Dondozo. +2 attack and you couldn't finish up a freaking floor. Okay. Well, you know, GG's to my opponent. This game ended a long time ago. I just got out prep, man, here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. We just gotta try to crunch it. It'll probably kill me with this. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, well. There's no point of bringing you up. I'm just gonna bring this up. Right, so it's just gonna die to the ton of shit that is on the thing right now. Right. It's just unbelievable, man. Even the berry, like, what do you even bring dark berry for? I got a crunch, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay. Um, so just I'm not sure what you're going to. I mean, this is gonna end in a timeout again. Um, but yeah, this was a loss 100%. My Houndstone wasn't gonna speed anything. Well, it does speed a few things, but most definitely not the kilowatt roll. Um, um, so yeah, fun stuff, man, fun stuff. Yeah, I don't outspeed this. And within the fact that it's specs of all things, um, at least I don't think I'll speed it. Jesus Christ, okay. Cool, man, that is super cool. I just click last respects. We ran out of time. GG's to my opponent. Alright, well, this game was very frustrating for me, but congrats to my opponent. He brought an excellent team for what I brought. And yeah, he just beat me. So yeah, that's gonna put us a one-on-one on this, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.